Hey everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft. Today we are in 1.20, the new release of the Trails and Tales. Today we're going to start with some mining I did off camera. Okay guys, and as you see, it's some branch mining, and now we have full diamond armor and tools. And we got us some gold, some iron, some redstone. We'll get in more into what redstone does later on. And like I said, we have full diamond armor, and I have a diamond helmet right there. Alright, now we just need to get some XP to get started on enchanting. Enchanting is this little guy right here. As you can see, we got some bookshelves, got some lapis ore, and some of our tools are already enchanted, and I will get more into that here in a second. But first things first, we are going to run down to the zombie XP farm that I made in the last episode. Oh, we also got some bamboo and bamboo raft. So let's hop on into this, and I'll be right back. Let me just say real quick, like, the bamboo raft, it's kind of weird, but it's kind of cool at the same time, because like the bamboo shoots are open, but you can't see through them. And yeah, you just see yourself sitting there. That's kind of cool. But it looks like it's nighttime, so what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to fight some mobs. And I see a zombie right over there. Get some food real quick. Now, here's the perfect way to deal with an Enderman. Just hop in some water, because Enderman can't get in water. Because they do hit hard. Alright guys, I'm going to farm we'll get some XP from these guys, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, now this is a spider jockey. So he's an interesting one. It's actually a skeleton riding a spider. So there's two of them at the same time. Let me see if I can hit him from here. Ooh, took the spider out in one hit. Alright guys, as you can see, I look like a porcupine, but we survived the night, and we have 30 levels of XP, which is more than enough to do some enchanting, but I think I'm going to head down over to that zombie spawner of mine, and I'm going to go ahead and get some more. Alright guys, and we are back, and with 36 levels to our name and nothing else to do while it rains, let's go ahead and get some enchanting done. Now that we have over 30 levels, enchanting is something very useful in Minecraft because it gives your gear a little bit extra abilities. As you see, I've got diamond armor here. This stuff has some enchanting on it, like protection 4, well, protection 3, and protection 4. What that does is it's like an overall protection. So we're going to go ahead and stick our boots in here. And as you see in the GUI, it gives us these 3 options. It gives us protection 3, feather falling, and protection. Now, the best enchantment to get is a level 30 because it gives you a chance to get more than just one enchantment, like how I have protection 3 and I'm breaking 3 on these. So what you do to enchant, you're going to need lapis. You put your whatever you want to enchant, boots, bows, all these different things we can enchant. You drop this in, you hit this, and as you see we got protection 3 and I'm breaking 3, which is actually pretty good. And now, in here you see we have books, but we have these different books as well. So what you can do is you can take these books that are a little bit different, and you can also take, we're going to go ahead and do our, so as you see, it tells me that I'm getting fortune. This one tells me I'm getting unbreaking. This tells me I'm getting efficiency. So you have to have lapis. And if you look here on this side, this is the required levels for the enchantment. This is how much experience it's going to cost you. Now, this corresponds with this, because if you're using the first enchantment, it's only going to take 1 piece of lapis. Use a second, it's going to take 2. Use a third, it's going to take 3. So, as you see, my diamond pickaxe has no other enchantments on it. I'm going to hit that, and now I'm down to 29 lapis. But I have efficiency 4 and fortune 2 on my axe, which is actually really good for what we're going to be using it for. Alright, and as you can see, my sword's a little worse for wear, so we're going to go ahead and grab 2 more diamonds. We're going to go over here and grab some sticks, and the crafting recipe doesn't change regardless of what you're making, whether it's diamond or stone, doesn't change. So what we're going to do is we're going to craft us a new sword. We're going to go over here, put this back in here, put this here, and as you see, don't really like that knockback too. So what I'm going to do, since this one has sweeping edge 3 and sharpness 3, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pause on that for now. And we're going to do some things that'll get us some XP. Here's something, you can actually get these, which these aren't really all that great until you get mending, which we will talk about that enchantment here soon. We are going to grab our diamond helmet, toss it in here. See, it gives us respiration 3, which is pretty good. 2 and 3. And it only gave us respiration 3, which isn't bad. But we'll go ahead and we'll put that back on the armor stand for now. But now, when I go in here and I try to enchant my sword, as you see, it's not giving me the ability to enchant it because I only have 27 levels. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go back down to that zombie XP farm, and we're going to have to get some more levels. And then I will be right back. Alright, and we are back. Alright, so let's go ahead and take this sword. As you see, we're still able to get sharpness 3. Put 3 in there, put that. Sharpness 3, sweeping edge 3. Alright, so here's one of the many things that we can do with enchanting. As you see, I have this enchanted book, and I also have an enchantment on my boots. Now, if I were to put my boots back in here, as you see, it doesn't give me a chance to get enchanting on there, any more enchanting on there. So we will take this, add that, and it's going to cost us 4 XP to go ahead and enchant those boots. Now, we're going to take this one and this one. And as you can see right here, it's costing us 21 experience points just to add these two together. So if we do this, it's still 21. Sometimes it ends up being cheaper. We're going to go ahead and do that. Now, kind of like in this one, too expensive. Too expensive. But see, that's because this pick right here is already maxed out with everything that that one has. Now, as you see, this one says Fortune 3, this one says Fortune 2. All Fortune does is gives you a chance to get more ores whenever you're going to put our boots back on. And what Feather Falling does is it actually gives us a chance to take, well, it makes it to where we take less damage from falling and stuff like that. Alright guys, now that we have a fully enchanted set of gear and we are more than well equipped to take on whatever 1.20 has for us, let's go ahead and do some exploring and see what's out there. Alright, now I do have a horse, you guys, and grab that back. I'm going to show you guys something real quick. Whenever you're riding a horse, you get into the water, you immediately dismount from the horse. So to get your horse across any kind of bodies of water, you just go ahead and get them on a lead, bring them up onto the land, click the lead, and then right click them without having the lead in your hand to go ahead and mount back up onto them. Okay guys, we seem to have found a village not too far from our house, which is over that way. A little bit out of render distance, but we're not going to interact with these guys right now. I'm just going to go in, take a bed, and then we'll be right back. Oh, look at that coming into render distance right over there. That is the new cherry grove biome. Let's go ahead and check it out. Oh, and look at this. We got another village right over there. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. With the cherry blossoms just kind of like sitting there on the ground, being able to see like the blossoms coming down. We are definitely going to be getting some of this wood. Alright, so we don't have a crafting table on us, so as much as it pains me to do this, we're going to take one of these trees down, and we're going to turn it into a crafting table. Just because we need it. But don't worry, this wood will not be going to waste. Alright, so we're going to pop a crafting table down right here. I'm going to make some cherry fence posts. And then we're going to leash you up right there. But look at the leaves, you guys, and look at the ground. You can collect the flowers just by punching them. Oh, this is going to be great. I'm going to go ahead and grab some of this stuff, and I'll cut back once I'm done. Now, when I first saw these trees coming to Minecraft, I thought, it's just a pink tree. But after seeing the atmosphere within the biome, with having the cherry blossoms on the ground, and having them also in the tree, like the leaves, and having some green still in the leaves, it is a very, very nice addition to the game. And I love the fact that you've got this rolling hill of just like cherry trees, and then you come over here and you can see one over there in the distance, and it just rolls down and then rolls back up this hill where you see more coming out. And I just think it's great because over here where you have the savanna, you just got this flat plateau, and then you've got this beautiful mountain of just cherry leaves coming up and then going down. I think Mojang did a great job with these. And here we are, like, going into a jungle biome, not even that far away. Sometimes the Minecraft generation can be crazy. But yeah, you got this nice jungle landscape. And you got like the barren savanna over there, and then you got beautiful mountains that way. Oh, look at the brown baby sheep. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna do some more exploring and just see what I can possibly find, and we'll be right back. So one thing I definitely want to comment on about horseback riding, just be careful because even though like you won't take damage from this fall, your horse still can. Because you can't enchant like the horse armor, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would definitely have feather falling for my horse. But I wanted to go look up at this mountain and just kind of see what's up here. A lot of gold, that's for sure. It doesn't look like there's much of anything like really of use to us up here, but it's definitely an interesting like shape. And here's some spruce trees. Now I do have some back at the house that I will show you guys, but yeah, this is like a tiny spruce biome, and it's probably just due to like the elevation, because elevation I think sometimes depicts on where the biomes spawn in on the world. Don't quote me on that because I'm not sure. And here's Minecraft proving me wrong because there's a random rock just floating up there. But yeah, like this, I believe is a plains biome. Now, sometimes you will get biomes that generate with like just really off the wall generation. Okay, yes, it says biome Minecraft plains. Let's get that off. But as you come over here, like this is something that we haven't touched on. This is coarse dirt. And what coarse dirt is gravel mixed with dirt. And there's some pretty interesting mechanics that can, oh, that use coarse dirt to, that can be used with coarse dirt. You can't plant anything on it, you can't, it won't like spread grass or pod soil or anything like that, but you can do some interesting things with it. Alright guys, we are back here at spawn. I want to show you guys something real quick. So bamboo is not like your average tree. You can cut it down with a sword fairly easily. I mean extremely easily. And as you see, all of that's already gone. But how you plant bamboo is interesting because you just take the piece of bamboo, you stick it down, and then that plants. Now, if you take bone meal, which can be crafted by putting a bone into the crafting table, it grows more, it instantly grows a stage or more. But let's go ahead and talk about some of our new plants. So you can bone meal the cherry trees to get more of them, just like any other sapling. We're going to have that little ambiance here in the background while we do this. All right, so I'm going to place down a crafting table, and I'm going to convert some of this into planks. I'm going to craft some stairs. I'm going to get some more cherry wood. That should be enough for this demonstration. We're going to craft a door, some trapdoors. I think we'll go ahead and craft a boat. And let's see, we can craft a sign and craft a fence gate. let me actually go in here and grab a few things because I definitely want to show you guys some of the new features of 1.20. Go up here. Go in here. All right, so the new crafting recipe for our normal signs is still the same. What has changed though is what we can do with some of our new signs. So your normal sign is like this. You just we'll type in here. And I definitely spelled that wrong. And we'll intentionally spell this wrong. So before, when you did this, you couldn't edit these, but now you can come in here and you can go to where you were and bam, done. And then you can go on this other side, click it, and you can write. So now you have two different faces on the sign, which is great. So now you don't have to worry about having one sign. You can always, or only having one sign. You can always sit there and write on the back side of it. Now we are going to craft some chains here. My inventory is going to run out very soon. All right, so now that we have that, we are going to go ahead and grab out some of our logs. I like how the oak, well, the the cherry bark has like this dark regal purple like tint to it, but we're going to need a couple of these. And we put that in the crafting bench and we get, maybe we don't, may not have enough yet. I need 6. That is easy to take care of. We will go here and we will craft one of these. Now these are my favorite thing ever. You can have a hanging sign. We'll just put some random characters in there. You can have a hanging sign that has 2 different sides to it. That way you could have, if you're playing on a multiplayer server and you have like a shop or something, you could have like shop this way, and then on this side you could have like shop this way, so that you're never have to worry about like, oh, you can only read one side of the sign. And the crafting recipe, while expensive, it does give you 6 signs, which is really nice. Now, we're going to move on to the bamboo. So, oh, let me put down some of this other stuff so you can see it with the cherry wood. So here's your cherry boat, cherry stairs, cherry doors, which it has a very interesting texture, but it's a very pastel pink. So I don't think that we're going to be able to replace our door yet with that. But here's your planks. Here is your trapdoors, which it kind of looks like a almost like a screen for like a screen door. Your fence gate and your fence posts. So that is all the cherry wood that we have besides the strip which is right there. That is all the cherry wood in 1.20. And I can't tell you how amazing these leaves are. Now, I wonder if I were to put this down, do we still get the particle effects from it? We do. We get the particle effects from the leaves. So we can use these leaves for aesthetic purposes and still get that pink particle effect, which is great. They did a great job. It looks like leaves actually falling off the tree. All right, let's get into bamboo before I end up going crazy. All right, so bamboo is crafted very differently than normal. Usually, you just put one piece in, you get 4 planks. Not with bamboo. Bamboo, you have to do 9 pieces of bamboo to get 1 block of bamboo. Then you can turn that into 2 planks. So let's go ahead and get some planks going. Now, with the bamboo, this is your bamboo. And that's it just as a block. Then you can strip that block. And what you get is you get like a drier kind of used bamboo. Whereas right here it's very green, very fresh. Now if you take this bamboo and you craft it in the crafting interface like this. Now, I saw a thing with Mojang the other day where it was, I believe, Good Times with Scar and Gemini Tay were doing this with them. Your bamboo, though, like, I don't particularly care for this floor pattern myself. It just, I don't like it. But what I do like is the fact that I can sit there and I can directionally place this to where it matches up perfectly. Hold on, let's go sleep. All right, as I was saying, Gemini Tay and Good Times of Scar were streaming with Mojang, and they were talking about the new blocks. And Nimbom brought this up to Scar on how you can actually make it like tie into one another, which is actually very cool. You can go like that, and then you can go like that. And you have a piece that ties in there. And it all just kind of like flows. It looks very good like that. And the sound of the cherry wood, I mean the of the bamboo is amazing. They did a great job. You guys already saw the bamboo raft, so we're not going to worry about that. But we are going to grab a bamboo sign, and we're going to get some of these stripped down. I gotta say, I love the sound that it makes when you're sitting there. When you're crafting these blocks. And we also have bamboo hanging signs, and it even has like a small bamboo texture that is awesome. And they even did like a little undercut where it's like cut in half. Oh, that is perfect. Definitely going to be using some of these bamboo signs. And then let's see. Your bamboo sign even has like a little bamboo look to it. Oh, it's great. Now, I don't have any of the new mobs yet, and I am planning on getting them. The camel and the sniffer. I just, it's going to take a lot more exploring to find those. Because the camel only spawns in the desert, in a desert village. In the sniffer, I believe you have to get that from drowns, but I'm not 100% sure. what we're going to do real quick is we'll toss out this gunpowder. I can always get more of that. And we're going to go clear out our inventory, and then I'll be right back. All right, with our inventory a little more cleaned up, we're going to look at some of the other blocks in this update. Mainly the blocks for, specifically for bamboo. So with bamboo, you get bamboo stairs, you get bamboo doors, and bamboo trap doors. And then let's see, let's go here. And I didn't show the pressure plate off for the cherry wood, but I am going for the bamboo because it's like a little bamboo mat. Now, obviously it does make that clicking noise, but you could have a little bamboo mat inside of your house, and that would be pretty cool to use. So you do get a door, and it's kind of like a screen door, kind of like the birch, but with like the center hollowed out. And for here, you get another like little screen door, and I like how it has that plus shape, like open. We already saw the bamboo mosaics, which are pretty cool, but not my favorite out of all of these blocks. Then you have the bamboo stairs, which that is great. They actually connected the texture around because it looks like one piece of bamboo like going through. And then the bamboo planks right here. And I gotta say, I like how they have that like just a little gap in between them to make it look like it's actually a piece of bamboo that you've gotten off of your farm or whatever you're using for your bamboo. All right, guys, well, I'm going to clean this up and then I'll be back. All right, guys, so yeah, we definitely have some new blocks to be building with, playing with, and having an all-around good time with. Last thing I want to talk about are these. They're actually directional, so which means like whichever way you are facing, the the flowers will actually do the same. And then they stack up. So you could go here and then go here and go like that, that. So there's a lot of different combinations you can try with having the flowers. As you guys see, my little bee friend, let's see what he thinks of the flowers. Does he try to pathfind to? He doesn't really seem interested in it. Okay, we can feed him the flowers though. Last thing I want to talk about is the bamboo. So bamboo, you used to get bamboo and you would use it for, and basically only for, scaffolding. And scaffolding, while I don't think it works like it should, it's actually pretty nice to have. So scaffolding is good for when we were would have been great to have when we were building this house, because you can stack it up as high as you want. Now it will go as high as you want. So if you got a whole stack and you just lay it down, that whole stack is going down. And it will actually go out a certain distance, but once you get to that distance, it literally just starts stacking. And then the best part about it is you break it down and it all comes falling down. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and this look into Enchanting and all the new features with 1.20. My name is Buzzy107, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And bye.